Yes, people, I'm back. I am back. I am back. Naffe is back for the live post reaction. How was that, Moyes? How was that? How was that? How was that? I'll tell you what, that game, the mixture of emotions. Half of that, you know what? For 80 minutes of that match, I was depressed. I was suffering with depression. But for the last 5 minutes, I was close. But after that save from David De Gea, yeah, I'm the happiest man alive. Honestly, what a save from David. You know what? People have given him a lot of stick, especially after the shootout in the Europa League final, saying he couldn't save a penalty to save his life and whatnot. But he just saved the penalty, and he's the reason why we have won today's match. He single-handedly saved us. You know, in a match where United didn't create a lot. You know, it was a very United match. Slow football, slow everything, wasteful passes, not enough creation, not enough shots. David De Gea is the reason why we've actually won a match. I'm gonna start off with the goals first. The goals that we scored. Ronaldo scores. Ronaldo and Bruno link up yet again from Bruno drifting to the left yet again to put in a ball for Ronaldo. Ronaldo misses his first chance, but you know he's not gonna miss his second. Gets his rebound, puts it in, and we've equalised. First of all, why are we going down? Why are we conceding? And the match before this, we've conceded two against a team full of young boys. And it's me personally, if I'm manager or if I'm captain of United, forget United, any club, I'm saying, you know what, the last match we conceded too many. It was embarrassing. We cannot concede today's match. Today, clean sheet is a must. And we concede first. Outrageous. Anyway, put that aside. I wanna say positive in this reaction because I'm happy. Ronaldo scores, and then I know I'm gonna go positive, but I'm gonna be realistic as well. We go basically the rest of the match without creating anything. You know, Ronaldo, in my opinion, should have had two penalties. The first one where they kind of clash knees, cool. He's gone in for a tackle and he's pulled out. But you're pulling up, but you still made the tackle. Like you still attempted to tackle. You miss. You hit him. If you don't hit him, he's scoring a goal. For me, that's a penalty. And then the second one, the last one was Zuma right at the end. Clear penalty. I don't understand how it's not a penalty. He legit slices him. It makes no sense as to how it's not a penalty, and it makes no sense as to how the ref hasn't been instructed to go to the TV to watch, to at least look at it, to at least think, that United need to. The ref basically what I'm trying to say is the ref needs to. The ref needs to go to the board and watch that. We need the referee to say to at least to we need to know the ref has seen it again before he can make a final decision. The ref just seen it live and he said no, for me no. But we still got the win. And to be fair, for West Ham to get the penalty right at the end, that's kind of taking the piss. Because we should have had 2-3 and they get one. But David De Gea steps up and makes a huge save. Easy Snooze says, well done, lads. Cheers. Well done to the lads. I don't know if you're saying that to me or to the Man United lads, but everyone, well done. Even to you lot as fans, well done. Because sitting through that must have been upsetting. I've aged by probably 10 years watching that match. But well done to everyone, man. Let me get into some of the points I was taking down. So I've talked about the goals, talked about the save. David De Gea everyone thought he couldn't save penalties, well, he's just saved one. I'm gonna go into the lack of chances that we seem to struggle to create chances, and it's something we've struggled with quite a lot under Ollie's regime. If we're not hitting teams on the break, if we're not playing City, Leeds, Liverpool, teams that dominate the ball in attacking positions, if we can't counter, if we can't break, if we can't play like how West Ham played against us, we don't create. And again, we've seen that now where we can't provide Ronaldo with the chances that he needs. He basically got one good chance in that whole game, just one good chance. Two, to be fair. There was one where he should have scored again when it was 1-1 against the keeper. But even then, 2 chances for Ronaldo is not good enough, you know. For me, he should be getting a handful of chances, especially against Young Boys. He only gave him 2. Again, against West Ham, I can't remember 2 good chances. He put one away, other one he missed. It's not good enough. For me, we need to start creating more chances. And it all goes back to another point I was talking, which is our system. The way we play football is not good enough. It is too slow. It's too lethargic. It's too, I'll give it to you and I'm just going to stand here because I can't be bothered to run. You do it. You do it. Oh, everyone give the ball to Bruno. Bruno Fernandes will do something. It's not good enough. Because I know for a fact, even Ollie's thinking, just get the ball to Bruno. Like, you probably goes at halftime, like, you know what, lads? Just get the ball to Bruno. Let Bruno do everything because Bruno's... Mate, everyone on that pitch can do something. Even McTominay's got a shot. So if McTominay can do something, the rest of the people in front of him can do something. Because the rest of the people in front of him are world class. The system needs to change. We need to develop a better attacking system. Because it is not good enough. Whether that's through the wings in order to bypass our shit midfield or just something. Something needs to change. What else? The iffy subs as well. Whilst Ollie's been here, his substitutions have puzzled a lot of United fans. And in today, his substitution puzzled me. He's 3 subs. He's 3 subs puzzled me if I can just get out. One of them won us a game by scoring. So I had to eat my words after that. But I must say, before that moment of brilliance, he didn't do anything. Jadon Sancho didn't do anything. Did we even notice? Did anyone even see Matic get on the pitch? Like, or did he stay in? You know what I mean? The sub should have happened sooner. For me, I wouldn't have subbed on Lingard. Sancho, fair enough. I would have liked to have seen Martial instead. I feel like Martial can win you a game. It's more clinical. But hey ho, he subbed on Lingard. Lingard slapped it bins. Who am I? Ollie technically got it right because he's sub 1 lost the game. But you know, if on another day in another universe, Jesse and Jesse just got subbed on. Sancho just got subbed on. Matic got subbed on. And we didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. We drew. So, you know what I mean? And I just want to talk about quickly before we get into the player ratings. Look at look at the way West Ham played. They get the ball. The West Ham are a very sit back counter. They're not as bad as other teams, but they do against bigger teams tend to like set up a block and counter. And to be fair enough. You need to play to your team's strengths. When West Ham forget counter. Remember West Ham had possession of the ball and they played football. You know, all the players, they'll get the ball, they'll receive it, they'll play it off, and they'll move. It was flowing football. United probably do that 3 times in a match. West Ham did it many times. You know, I feel like West Ham are kind of unlucky. I feel like West Ham deserved a draw out of that game. You know, attacking wise, they played better than us. They did play better than us. And do they play better football than us? Maybe. Do I think David Moyes is a better manager than Ollie? Yes. I feel like Ollie is out of his depth. I feel like he relies on individual brilliance in order to win in games. He's relied on Bruno Fernandes last season and he ran him into the ground. Today, yet again, David De Gea has just saved him. If Jesse Lingard didn't have that individual moment, you know what I mean? It's not like his football, his philosophy of football has won us that game. It hasn't. It hasn't done anything. The one positive I can get out of Ollie's performance today is subbing on Jesse Lingard because Jesse Lingard won us the game. But at the end of the day, we won the game. That's all that matters. I'm gonna get into our player ratings now. I'm gonna keep this one short and brief. David De Gea, David De Gea, David De Gea. The goal that we conceded is not his fault. He can't do anything. He's put all his weight into one side of his body. The ball's got deflected. It's gone the other way. No keeper's reacting. I'm so gassed. Me and you both. What a win, especially at the end. But yeah, first goal, he can't do anything about it. Every single game actually that he's conceded this season, he can't do anything about the goals. Every time where he can do something, he usually saves it. Even against Young Boys, multiple good saves. Today, he saved a penalty right at the end. What more do you want from a keeper? I'm giving David De Gea a 10 out of 10. I don't care about the clean sheet. He's when everyone needed him to step up, he saved it. I'm giving David De Gea a 10. I mean, I give him man of the match. We have to see. We'll have to see. But he's a contender. Going on to Aaron Bissaka, he had quite a quiet game. Going forward, he kind of let me down. Kind of annoyed me sometimes because he'll turn down a crossing opportunity in order to recycle the ball, pass it back to the midfield, and in essence, just get the ball basically back to the centre backs. Because if you're giving the ball back to McTominay and Fred, they're going backwards. They're not going forwards. So but saying that defensively he was solid. We all know how Bissaka is defensively, very solid. Out of 10, I'll give him a 6. Bang average game, you know. He didn't do anything too good. Didn't do anything bad. Got a couple good blocks, and I'll give him a 6. Just bang average performance. Rafael Varane, I'll give him a 7. I thought he had a good performance. He got his head on the end of crosses, corners, and whatnot. He was solid today. Him being there just gave me a little bit of just made me relax a little bit more. You know, if Lindelof was there instead of him, my whites would have been brown by now. You know what I mean? So Varane being there, I'll give him a 7. Harry Maguire as well. I'll give Maguire a 6. I feel like there were times where he got caught out and his position was wrong and he should have closed down the ball a bit more and whatnot. But he didn't. His minor errors aren't the reason why we conceded. So yeah, I'll give Maguire a 6. Nothing special, just a Maguire's performance. Luke Shaw, very unlucky to give away the the penalty. I don't think for me it's not a penalty, but because of the rules, it's a penalty. You know what I mean? So it's very unlucky. I thought Luke Shaw before that had a very good performance. You know, he was up and down. He was defending well. A couple of times he got caught out of position, but I mean, you're expecting Luke Shaw. He was our left winger when Pogba was there because Pogba would drift into the middle. So he's basically playing the role of a left wing back, and we're not playing a 5 back. So he's ran, he's worked his socks off. He's on set pieces, corners, he's on everything. For me, I'll give Luke Shaw a 7. Very good game. Nothing special, nothing too special, but a good game nevertheless. Now we're getting into the midfield. The midfield now. This is where it gets a bit yeesh. Fred, for me, offered nothing in that game. We have won the game, so obviously I'm not gonna violate his scores. But did he do anything in order for us to win the game? No. Was he a bit of a unreliable midfielder at times? Yes, like there were times where the ball goes to him and will mess up his touch, and West Ham will counter. If they have Mikel Antonio, then that's a goal. You know what I mean? Stuff like this is not good enough. But then again, that's a Fred performance. I expect that when Fred is on the pitch. So I'll probably give Fred I feel like 5 is harsh and 6 is generous. I'll give him a 5.7. You know, it was a Fred-esque performance and we have won. But it doesn't take the fact away that he was shit. So I'll give Fred a 5.7. McTominay, I'll give him a 6. That was a very McTominay performance. Didn't do too much, but he was the more reliable midfielder in that double pivot. So I'll give McTominay a 6. Mason Greenwood, a bit of a quiet game for Mason Greenwood. He didn't get any chances at all throughout the game. I can't remember him getting one. You know, he's not a winger, he is a striker. He is a centre forward. So he's there to score goals, and if you're not giving him a chance at all to score a goal, what do you want Mason Greenwood to do? He's not gonna whip in beautiful crosses. He's not Beckham. You know, I'll give Mason Greenwood 5.5. He didn't do anything, and that's nothing against Mason Greenwood. I love him, but his rating is lower than average just because of the team. The team didn't give him the chance to get a good score. You know what I mean? So I give him a 5.5. He didn't do anything. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm giving him a 6. I can't rate him worse than Fred, because Fred was a bit not disastrous, but he was a bit shocking. So I'll give Greenwood a 6. On the left, Paul Pogba, did he do much today? I'll give Pogba a 6. It wasn't a special performance, but he didn't play bad. He did what he could. He kept the ball moving. Can't remember him really creating anything, but it was an alright performance. He didn't negatively impact the team, so I'll give him a 6. Ronaldo, he's got his goal. He's had 2 chances. He's put away one of them. With Ronaldo, I expect Ronaldo to score, so I want to give him a 6, but I'm gonna give him a 7. Yeah, that might be me being a bit of a Ronaldo stan, but he scored a goal. You're putting up. He scored a goal out of the 2 chances he's got. He should have had 2 penalties. Let's not forget that he should have had 2 penalties. What more do you want from your striker? If you give your striker 2 chances, he scores 1, and he's won the team 2 penalties. Just the ref, an idiot. What more do you want from your striker? So I'll give him a 7. Good performance from Ronaldo. And Bruno Fernandes, finally, I'll give him a 7 as well. He tried. For me, that was a good game from Bruno. He got his assist. He might have even assisted the Lingard chance as well. The Lingard goal, I'm not sure. But if he did, that's 2 assists. If he didn't, that's 1 assist. That's just Bruno being Bruno. He's tried hard. He's worked his socks off. And I'm happy with his performance today. The substitutions now. Jesse Lingard, he scored a winner. I've got to give him a 7. He didn't do anything before that. But I'd rather him do nothing before that and score a winner than do everything and we still draw. You know what I mean? So I'll give him a 7. Great finish. Jadon Sancho came on, didn't do anything. Kept the ball ticking, but I expect more. I do expect more. I know he is young and whatnot, but Jadon Sancho can be. I don't know if the World Cup penalty shootout and whatnot has affected his confidence. I don't know if he's still adjusting to the Prem. These are all questions only he knows the answers to. But I do expect just a little bit more from Jadon Sancho, pardon me. Because he's not even attempting to beat a man no more. You know what I mean? He's getting the ball and his first thought is pass. And that's not what we signed you for. We signed you to beat players and put in and create. That's what you're here at the club for, to beat players and create. Not to keep the ball ticking. So Sancho, I'll give him a 5.5. I can't rate him worse than Fred. I'll give him a 5.9. Or I might as well give him a 6. Just average, but his average should be better than that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. Matic, I don't even remember Matic coming on the pitch. To be fair, he came on for no reason. So 6. Yeah, David 10 plus exactly. Man of the match, Sam. It's got to be David there. He's won us the game. If David don't make that 10, if David don't make that save, 2 points dropped. What's the table looking at right now? Let me check what the table's looking at right now, because if you've actually dropped to second place anyway, because Liverpool's now first because of goal difference. But imagine if we don't get 3 points there, we're lingering around 4th, 5th place. Because Brighton's actually 3rd. So David De Gea with a crucial save there. David De Gea, man of the match for me. Man of the match, 100%. Did nothing wrong. And he came up with a game-winning save. What more do you want from your keeper, So yeah. Final thoughts on that game. Oli. For me, the man The management, the tactics are shit. They're shit. They're shit. They're shit. They're nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near. The football we play is not good enough. Full stop. Period. And that's not on the players for me. You know, if you put Bruno Fernandes in Man City, is he gonna play like he is now? Now, no. Gonna play good football. Pogba especially, great football. So we need these players. We need the managers, the management, the coaches to step up and really, you know, develop a system that is effective, that allows us to play the best football that we can get out of these players, because we're not getting the best out of these players, in my opinion. So that's that. No, yeah, those are my final thoughts. Obviously, our next match is a Carabao Cup game, if I'm not wrong. Let me just check now. Carabao Cup game. Oh yeah. What? By the way, whilst I'm checking, get in the comments, guys. Get in the comments. Let me know who you lot think was man of the match. Let me know. Let me know how. Let me know your player ratings in the comments. Say something now. Let me know. Our next match. Our next match is against West Ham again, as I was saying, in the English League Cup or whatever you want to call it. On Wednesday, I expect us to come out there and right our wrongs. Obviously, we won today, so it wasn't wrong, but I want to see better football, man. Better football. And they've got a couple days to work on it. So, I mean, they've only got 1 or 2, to be honest, because they're resting tomorrow. 1 day, to be honest. But, yeah. I'll see you guys very soon. The next video is probably most likely going to be the press conference before the next match. I've also got a video on my thoughts on Oli. There's so much more I want to add to that now, especially after today, but it's already been recorded. But you lot will see, you know. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to share with your friends. You know, we're trying to build something big with this channel. You know, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's game, man. I hope you lot all stay blessed. Take care and peace. This is Naffe with the United Point.